athi uyayazi njengoba sebesincokola naye uLavoro Duro kumhlobo Wenene FM 8806 nationwide. Greetings, man. Greetings, Aya.
Greetings, King. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you? Are you doing well?
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're getting there.
Okay. Are we speaking Sateta or what?
We're speaking.
We're speaking. Okay. It's been my thing since the last weeks. I've been talking to reggae artists. Most of them, they're in English language, as we are a Kosa radio station. By the way, thank you very much for availing yourself about this matter of the summers this week.
I think the thanks should go to you for just affording us this opportunity to share our music and just get reggae out there to the masses.
Okay, that's great, man. And you know what? For the love of music, we always make sure that we embrace those who make sure that the music is out there, especially the likes of you, and changing the way the music sounds. Let's talk about Lavoro Duro. Who is Lavoro Duro? A lot of people may be wondering who is Lavoro.
Lavoro Duro is a lot of people, really. It started out as three guys that just make music in their bedrooms, just hidden away from the world. But I think over the past 2 years, it's become a community in the sense that those three guys have just received the backing of a whole larger reggae community in South Africa. So that's who we are, really.
Okay.
I think from production, composition side, and the creative aspect, it's myself. Then we have Malvin Gwinji, then we have Ali Nedzire. But overall, on top of that, we also have L&T Sound that has just been supporting us and providing us with direction. So I think in essence, that's what Lavoro is, if that's clear.
Also, you're saying it's a collection, it's a collective.
We're just people that keep growing. Close out the door. As much as we start with three people, we just keep growing.
Okay. Ulavoro ke unentetho yesingesi kodwa ke kunyanzelekile into yoba mayibeka ndisancokola naye kuba ke elapha ke naye kwi-summers. Lavoro, my man, the style of music that you do.
Yeah.
What is it that you do basically in the reggae music?
Okay, so I think at the core front of it, what we really do is reggae and dancehall. As you understand, there's various aspects of reggae of which we do everything. We only really started out in 2018, so much of the music is not out, but we do have projects in the pipeline that are like wide-ranging. We have dancehall, we have roots reggae, we're working on some dub tracks as well. So it's really across the board, really. I think to try and even classify it will not be doing the
justice,
work that we're doing with justice. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. Summers 2021. Yeah. Tell us.
Yeah. For us, it was such a blessing in the sense that, like I was saying, we're just people that used to exist in their bedrooms, and the first time that we got out, we got this massive support and acceptance from the local reggae community. So it's something huge for us, and we are very pleased to get that nomination. And for us, that nomination meant a lot. It meant it was sort of confirmation that to some extent we're probably doing something right. I'm sure you understand. This is the first rhythm that's getting nominated locally.
Okay. In which category were you nominated?
For the best reggae album.
For the best reggae album.
Yes.
So if I'm just as curious, what kind of treatment or what kind of sound or what kind of style can I expect? How many tracks do you have on the album, basically? Just give us the picture of the album.
Okay, so we have 11 tracks on that album. That project really features artists from across the world. We have Abia Israel on that album. There's Don Franco Tafari. We have Red Eye Scotch. We have Jeremiah Firefoot. I also have a track on that album. And there's Junior Dread. There's Shanti Natural. He's from Botswana. Big up Shanti Natural. So yeah, we just have a lot of artists in that region and people that just believe in the sound and the quality that we have brought to the table in the past few years.
Okay.
And it's really a rhythm.
What is it that you can say to the people affected by COVID-19?
You see, with COVID-19, what we really need to do is to stand as a unit and come together, especially at this time. Unity is strength, I believe, and they are professionals that are really guiding us in this. I'm talking the government and the Ministry of Health. So at this point, we have to put our trust in them and just follow guidance, because at the end of the day, they are the professionals, and they are the ones that they have the mandate to guide us and take us through this.
I think I love the sound of that, because at the end of the day, this also affects the youth as much. So to the people that, coming up, especially trying to push their projects, what encouragement would you actually give those?
Okay, so what I'll try to put out is a case on point, which is our case. We've been making music for years, but our sound only got out to the market in the past 2 years. So what you need to do is you need to network and get out. Get out there, get your stuff out there. Don't sit over it and dwell over it and try to perfect. Rather, instead, you gain more and benefit more and learn more from the interactions that come about when you release stuff. I'll tell you, there's tons of people that are just willing to support people that are just starting out, or people that aren't heard. I'll give you an example, like ourselves as a production group, as well as LNT Sound. We're actually pushing artists that do need the help. If you've been following sort of perhaps maybe the Joburg reggae space, you understand we've been doing tons of projects with Jeremiah Firesis and Red Eye Scotch and many other young artists out there. So reach out. Okay, man. Your handles, how can we get hold of your music? Okay, so all our music is out there on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and all these other streaming platforms. So that's where it's generally accessible. But you can also find it if you go to Mzansi Reggae, or just check out our socials. We do have a Facebook page, which is Lavoro Duro. We're also on Twitter, which is also Lavoro Duro. If you just search Lavoro Duro, you should find us. And we are on Instagram, and our handle is Lavoro Duro Official.
All the best, man. Thank you very much for availing yourself, and definitely a lot of people would follow you. And all the best. Thank you.
No, thanks so much. Thanks to you for having us here.
All right, there's a song that I'm about to play now. It's called